We confuse our facts with feelings. And when we do that, the feelings of fear, the feelings of not being good enough, those are the feelings that hold us back because we don't realize they're feelings. We think that they're facts. We think they're reality. And so it's critical that we learn the difference between them. Our brains are not optimized for us to be happy. Your brain's job is not to make you happy. Your brain doesn't care if you're happy. Your brain doesn't care if you're confident. Your brain's job is to keep you alive. And to do that, it's a prediction machine. So your brain is designed to try to predict what's going to happen next. It tries to figure out what's going to happen next, because if it knows that, it knows what to do internally and it knows what to do externally. It knows to give you the feelings that will allow you to have the strengths you need to do what you need to do to survive. So our brain makes predictions. And so from the very time we're born, our brain is taking in information, trying to figure out what's going to happen next, what are patterns. And so our brain are pattern recognizing devices. They notice patterns in the world. As soon as you're born, your brain is automatically taking in all this information. And it's trying to figure out what's going on. How can I predict what's about to happen next? And so it notices, if I cry, I get attention. I'm going to keep doing it. So you could say that the very first belief we ever get is X causes Y, is whatever that might be. I cry and therefore I get attention. We learn all of these causal beliefs. And so as we do this, we build this model of the world. We start to understand all of the things that are connected. We understand how the world works, and we formulate all of these beliefs about how things work. Now, sometimes as we get older, we realize certain things we believed were wrong, but sometimes we never do. For example, we believe that we're no good at something simply because a teacher told us that. So we build all of these beliefs, and some of these beliefs are unshakable. They're what we call core beliefs. So it doesn't matter what mood we're in. It doesn't matter how we're feeling, we still believe it. Whereas there's other beliefs that we have, what I call emotional beliefs. When we're feeling a certain way, then we believe it. In my TEDx talk, one of the lines that a lot of people mentioned to me afterwards that stuck out is, when you're depressed, you don't think negatively. When you're depressed, you believe negatively. You're not like negatively thinking. You're convinced the world is the way it is. And so what's critical to understand is that when we have an emotional belief, when we're under the influence of that emotion, we're convinced this is the reality. We believe in the darkness. And so what's vital is we need to recognize the difference between the emotional belief versus the core belief. And we need to build core beliefs so that no matter what we feel, no matter the darkness that we experience, we still have that belief that guides us towards the light. Now also, there's a problem that we have, that sometimes what we do is we mix up knowledge with belief. We think we know something, but yet we just believe it. And it's important because it's very difficult for us to discern the difference between the two. The difference between the two, by the way, is that knowledge is you've proof of it. You know that this is true because you've evidence. But the problem is, when you believe something, you look and try to twist things around to make them fit the evidence. I'm not going to be able to be good at this. Why? Well, because that one time I remember 6 years ago I wasn't able to do it. So once again, it's fed by our emotions.